And Marco Winkler was very happy with where he ended up after yesterday. But here is your grid for DD2 Masters Wertungslauf 1, race 1. So Thomas Peart, quickest of everybody, and also showed it out on track, starts from pole position. Daniel Schollenberger, the current leader coming into this round here at Wittgenborn, like side on the front row in the 522. Row 2, it is the 566 of Marco Winkler and the 524 of Lennart Schreiber. 3, it is the 503 of Spence and the 57 of Andreas Neumann. Row 4, it's Tommy Helfinger and Stefan Krabal, 506 and 555 respectively. Row 5, it's Konrad Bayer in the 580 and Klaus Parnett in the 502. And the last, by no means least, row 6, Einar Born in the 560, and everyone's favourite man when it comes to being happy-go-lucky, New Yildiz in the 570. That's your 12 strong for today's first race. 3 races, let's not forget, for DD2 and DD2 Masters. 2 races for everyone else. So, the mind games, they have started. Well, they started yesterday. I think they even started on Friday, to be completely honest with you. 14 minutes on the clock. And effectively, we have, I think Daniel Schollenberger is going to be our new champion because they've gone revs up, lights out, they are racing. And who's going to go into the first corner first? It is Thomas Peart and it's Marco Winkler. Schollenberger has lost a bag full of time and up the inside. Looks like that, and I think it could have been Lennart Schreiber that's just gotten past, but Thomas Peart leads the way. Marco Winkler up into second position, and oh, it's getting a bit feisty. That is not what we wanted. Someone going onto the grass in the chicane in the mid part of the circuit. That has definitely got clean up on aisle 3, all on it. And Stefan Krabal has lost a handful of positions. Well, looks like Konrad Bayer is looking a bit spirited today. Definitely looking at wrestling with that kart, the comp kart chassis. And some great battling up and down the order. Andreas Frenzel looks to be battling away with the likes of, well, who is that on there? That just coming through into shot now. Andreas Neumann, that is. So I would imagine that is going to be, let's just see, up the inside. That is Schollenberger that's just gone through. And that would have been on Lennart Schreiber. Tommy Helfinger is on the back of this train. And he's trying to go up the inside of Neumann. Clips the curve up the inside. Manages to get through. Stefan Krabal trying to get his way past Andreas Frenzel, whilst Konrad Bayer has got Einar Born. And now Marco Winkler is on pace at the minute with about 12 minutes and 15 seconds to go. He is challenging Thomas Peart for the race victory. But it's early days yet, I must remind you all. A little bit further back, Tommy Helfinger battling away with Lennart Schreiber, and Helfinger sends it up the inside. Schreiber gets the cut back, and they nearly clash wheels. That could have given an opportunity to Andreas Neumann, who is in 6th position. They're being closed in on by Klaus Parnett. Then you've got Andreas Frenzel and Stefan Krabal. They round out the top 9 positions. But Thomas Peart in the Praga is being kept honest by the Paralin of Marco Winkler. And there is still plenty of time remaining in this race. Got to leave no stone unturned. And there's no quarter given in any way, shape or form today on Championship Day itself. And there's an absolute doozy of a battle here. That is Andreas Frenzel, who's ahead of Klaus Parnett. So Frenzel now in 7th position. Stefan Krabal is closing on their 6th, as is. Now Konrad Bayer has been setting bests. over the past few laps. We're on to lap number 5, and now Daniel Schollenberger has closed in. He's just put in a 46.2 lap time. He was the best part of over half a second quicker than Marco Winkler, and now Schollenberger knows, because with no Michael Becker here, he has got a straight run to the title this weekend, and he knows it. He doesn't need to go for the victory. He doesn't need to go for second place. But you try telling that to a racer, saying, conserve your tyres, get the points, get on the top of the podium. He wants to go out with a bang this weekend. And that's what we've seen from Schollenberger this season. And looking back at the points, you know, at Kaupen, he took 70 points, 66 at Mulsanne. It was a difficult start to the season, obviously, he took a total of 24 points. But he's really come into his own. Michael Becker's been his nearest competitor. Tommy Helfinger gone quite the way that the 506 wanted over the course of the season, but it's like saying, you roll a dice, is it going to be lucky number 7 or is it going to be snake eyes? You just don't know. Good battle. Winkler keeping Schollenberger on it. Thomas Pitt still keeping that cart out in front. Now Thomas Pitt could be in the running. I'm thinking maybe the runner in the title. And the reason why I say this is that Michael Becker is on 134 points. He's not going to score from this weekend, but you have to look at the bigger picture. Thomas Pitt took 25 points yesterday for winning the intermediate classification. You then also got the 3 other races here as well that's happening today. So that is possibly crucial to what is going to happen. Now, Thomas Pitt was a point behind Stefan Krawal. Tommy Helfinger was in P3 coming into this. And there is, as I mention it, you know what they say, speak of the devil, and he doth appear. So Tommy Helfinger is closing on the 2 in front. So Helfinger fancies an opportunity at going for second position. Oliver's got there first. Oh no! As I say that was a bit too overzealous there, and Tommy Helfinger thought, oh yeah, Schollenberger's got the door open, I've got enough room to get through. Winkler was turning in already. He knew the move from Schollenberger was coming, and there is, now that is the 567 of Andreas Neumann that has just retired on the spot, coming out of the hairpin on the far part of the circuit. Well, that is a very interesting development there. Looks to be a technical issue, which is why he hasn't been able to get going again. So our first, well, Rainer Born's already parked the kart as well. So I'm wondering if, now, I'm just seeing that I think that Tommy Helfinger is carrying on, because Andreas Frenzel now finds himself behind Marco Winkler, and Marco Winkler lost out as a result of that incident because Lennart Schreiber has gotten through. 6 minutes and 50 seconds plus an additional lap to go. Rainer Born, a confirmed retirement on lap 6. It's a confirmed retirement anyway, judging by the images I've just seen on my screen, as I know that you have as well. But Thomas Pitt now has a lead, and it's a considerable one. 1.312 seconds over Daniel Schollenberger. So out of the 12 karts that started this race 7 3/4 minutes ago, we have 10 left. Pitt just comfortably extending that lead. It's now 1.227 seconds over Daniel Schollenberger. Schollenberger can relax a little bit because he knows that the title is pretty much assured to be going his way. There are still battles to be waged, wars to be won, and we've got a little bit of a battle here between Marco Winkler, Andreas Frenzel, and the recovering Stefan Grabau. Grabau did have a bit of a difficult race yesterday. Difficult race day. There's Schollenberger. And he's trying to close the gap up to Thomas Piet at the moment. At this particular juncture, his lap times seem to be coming down. 46.384 gaps now down to just over 9/10 of a second between first and second position. Battle for what is third, fourth, fifth and sixth. That is between Lennart Schreiber, Marco Winkler, Andreas Frenzel, and Stefan Grabau is continuing on at a very, very good pace. And they've all just done personal best, fastest lap of the race. Driver in seventh position, Tommy Helfinger. Now on to lap number 13. Helfinger's done a 46.295. That was at the completion of lap number 11. So 3 minutes and 40 still to go. Running order is as follows. Well, two retirements. First was Heiner Born on lap 6. Andreas Neumann lap 7. It's Thomas Piet leading the way. Schollenberg gap down to 0.728 seconds. The battle for the lead. Lennart Schreiber is in third ahead of Marco Winkler, Andreas Frenzel, Stefan Grabau, Tommy Helfinger, Klaus Conrad Bayer, and New Yildiz. Grabau looks to be rather quickly closing in on Andreas Frenzel for what is fifth place. Two leaders at the moment, and Daniel Schollenberger, one on a Prague, one on a Sodi kart. There's Lennart Schreiber being followed by Marco Winkler, Andreas Frenzel, Stefan Grabau, and looks like Tommy Helfinger has closed up again, and Helfinger has just gone the best part of over 3/10 of a second of the three drivers in front. Make that 4. So Helfinger has got clear pace, and Grab could be the first to taste his wrath within the next 2.5 minutes plus an additional lap. And that was a moment and a half there for Lennart Schreiber, who just went wide coming out of turn 1, and all of a sudden Marco Winkler was like the proverbial rat up a drainpipe. He took complete advantage of the situation that unfolded in front of him. And you know what they say, if you're going to capitalise, you've got to do it then. There's the movement coming from Helfinger, Stefan Grabau. Has been a move. Looks like Schreiber has been battling away. That is with Andreas Frenzel. That could end up rather nastily. Oh, no, 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 no. That was not what was required there. And it was tit for tat there, I think, a little bit between Frenzel and Schreiber. As now Grabau gets back past Tommy Helfinger through turn 1. I was looking for an opportunity to get past Lennart Schreiber for what is effectively P5. But sometimes drivers will not give an inch, but they will take a mile when it comes to battling at this circuit. Into the last 50 seconds we go. And Thomas Peart now has started re-extending that gap as here comes Stefan Krabal. That's a great move. Well timed on Schreiber, but Schreiber gets through on the very next corner. That could open the top for Tommy Helfinger, but Stefan Krabal slams it shut. Now effectively onto the penultimate lap of the race as Helfinger's looking up the inside through into turn one. Slingshots past Stefan Krabal, and Krabal can't do anything about it. Was powerless in trying to counter-attack that move from Helfinger, which I think he knew was coming anyway. So into the final few seconds of this first of 3 races for these drivers. Not just for them, but also for DD2. Time has hit 0. Next time around, we should be getting the final lap board. There it is. Thomas Peart has been shown the signal that he needs as he flies his way through into the infield section here at the circuit here at Wittgenborn. 1,038 meters in length. So it will be a total of 19 laps completed. So probably the best part of nearly 20 kilometers of racing. Thomas Peart has done the job that he's needed to do. The only person that has been closest to him is current championship leader Daniel Schollenberger. As Tommy Helfinger closing in on Lennart Schreiber, but it's not going to be enough for anyone to challenge Thomas Peart, who takes the checkered and wins race 1 here on Championship Day, Sunday, the 3rd of October 2021. And Daniel Schollenberger, I think there was a big sigh of relief, because now I think he knows he's done enough. That to be confirmed, but I think if he gets into the top 2, even the top 3 in the next race, he has secured it, because there is no Michael Becker here this weekend. If Becker was here this weekend, we could have a very, very different story altogether. But let's have a look at the results. Thomas Peart takes victory from Daniel Schollenberger by just over 9.5 tenths of a second after 19 laps of racing. Marco Winkler in the 566 will be very happy with the finish. Ahead of Andreas Frenzel, Lennart Schreiber takes 5th. Tommy Helfinger in the 506 could have gone for a top 3, but ended up 6th at the end of it. Stefan Krabal, actually, and as I say that, Tommy Helfinger has been given a 5-second post-race penalty for an unsafe return to the track. Stefan Krabal in 7th, Klaus Parnett in 8th, ahead of Konrad Bayer. Tanja Yildiz being the last of the 10 classified drivers that finished all 19 laps of racing, with Andreas Neumann retiring on lap 7, Heiner Born on lap 6.